Welcome to NBA Pub Hub on Pub Sports Radio. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plugs. Yeah, man. It's motherfucking Thursday. What is it? Thirsty Thursday in motherfucking Party Guy's neck of the woods over there. And pretty much our guy downstairs too, Mr. Derl, as well. But it's Thursday right here on NBA Pub Hub. So it's only right we got our guy, Skee, the Prophet. How we feeling?
I'm feeling real good. I'm off a nice day yesterday, 7-1. So try to keep that going into today. Do have a few things that I like, and we'll talk them out here.
Yeah, man, I dig it. Let's keep it going. 7-1. Let's get it to at least 10-1, 12-1, some shit like that. I know you. I'm sure it's a 4-piece, but I know you got something for these motherfuckers. It's Derl. Took a break, and he's back, ready to attack this card, my man. Good to see you back in the seat where you belong. It's Derl. How we feeling, my man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Had a pretty decent day yesterday. Went 5-2-1. So a lot of games played for me. I usually don't play that much, but it was a good day, man. So I'm happy to be back talking ball as usual with my two peoples here. Skee, always good to see you. Dutch, always good to see you, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Grit and grind. I like it. Tone Miggs in the building. Levels play of the day. You Capper Sports. Good to see you, Mike. And Pimp Slap Play of the motherfucking day. We got some heavy hitters in the building. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. As we mentioned, we have a 4-piece on the card today. Kind of light, and I'm sure y'all motherfuckers know. I mean, we have been getting decent cards on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I believe there's something they call March Madness going on, tonight. A little solid little 4-piece on the card for March Madness, too. And our guy, Sam I Am, Mr. Comer, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
As he's always giving us love, always coming through, hitting the like, and he's going to donate too. Well, fuck him, my man. Salute to you. Let's eat, fam. Absolutely. Let's have a motherfucking feast. All right, let's get to it. We're going to Orlando, and we got the Knickerbockers coming to town. We have an opening line of 2.5 up to 3.5 now, total of 228.5. We do have 83% of the bets on the Knicks, 86% of the money on the Knickerbockers. Mitchell Robinson is questionable in this game. Have lost 2 straight, obviously most recently to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped last night going to the window. But I didn't. I was on Miami last night. So, Jimmy Butler and the crew had me feeling a little bit better. I'm not going to lie, but damn, I got smacked the fuck around in Chicago. What the fuck was I thinking? But let's get, all right, then we go to Orlando. They have won 2 out of the last 3. Most recently did beat the Wizards at the crib by 10. As I mentioned, this line opened at 2.5, got shot up to 3.5. I did look a little more into these 4 games as we only had 4. This is the only game that didn't actually get bought down as soon as the line opened. This one instantly went to 3, and obviously it's creeped up to 3.5. So do you expect the Knickerbockers here to bounce back? Julius Randle, these boys have been playing good ball. Did get obviously lose 2 here straight in a row, 1 at the crib to Minnesota, and then as I mentioned last night in Miami. How are we feeling about this one, Skee?
Well, obviously I like it less without Brunson, but I was thinking for the Knicks to bounce back here. And he's not definitely out, but he's downgraded to questionable, and I don't think he's going to play. But my thought process here is you have a Knicks team who's clearly the better team here, with or without Brunson. Mm-hmm. They're off of 2 games where they probably feel like they should have won. And they're 2 games, right? 2 games out of the play-in. Like if they're 2 games out of the play-in, so they got to start winning some of these games. So they're the better team, the more motivated team. They're hungry versus a lesser Orlando team who's satisfied off of a win. That's my angle in this one. So I just think the Knicks are going to have more effort and energy, regardless if Brunson is there or not. I mean, we've seen plenty of times Orlando might look and say no Brunson and just think it's even easier. So I think the rest of the guys will come to play because it's that stretch of the season where they got to bring it. They've been a better offensive team. They've been a better rebounding team. I heard Randall talking about defense post-game. All they're asking Tibbs about is the defensive end. He's a defensive coach. So I think the Knicks can still get it done, but I probably like the under as well now. It's ticked down to 227.5. No, if Brunson doesn't play, I mean, you have to like it a little bit more. And I do think the Knicks are going to play better defense. I know they've went under 7 of their last 8 after allowing over 120 points. So I'm on the Knicks. Also, could like the under here.
I dig it. Shout out to our guy Preston. Safe travels, my man, and get that Bucks money, man. Get that money. Zachary, I see you, my dude. Let's see here. You Capper, with the Brunson. Yeah, he's downgraded.
Brunson,
Question
yeah.
he touched on. LG, that's what I'm looking at. My bad. He had a good one here with the Josh Hart. He's been playing, man. He plays consistent, win or lose over there with New York. That boy is going every minute he's out there. So I'm not mad at those props. Shout out to our guy Razor Sharp Picks as well. Saw a little game right here we got here. Is Daryl, how we feeling, my man? How we feeling?
Yeah, I stepped on the Knicks early. I did. I just think there is, from what Skee said, there's got to be some kind of bounce back and some kind of, tenacity on their end to really play ball. They shouldn't have lost that Heat game. And, I believe the spot is early for them. They did now, in fact, lose the first quarter and first half last game they played, scoring only 18 points in the second quarter. So I just think there's got to be some type of tenacity on the Knicks end, especially after losing to the Heat. And so you got to get it done. So I did step on the Knicks first quarter -1/2. I just do believe they come out and play even without Brunson. They still got enough in the tank to get them. I think they get up early. Now we'll see how this game goes when it kind of gets further and further away, especially in the second half. But as far as that first quarter, I do believe they just having to win by a bucket. They can get it done. Tibbs going to have these guys right. Knicks first quarter -1/2 already stepped on it.
I dig it. Shout out to our guy Jay Peasy. If you didn't know, it's on the motherfucking intro. Yeah, man. Hey, the Clippers, he's saying he just drove by the Clippers camp. It's a sign. I don't know, man. The Clippers, man. The motherfucking Clippers. Shout out to PG, though. Hopefully he get right. Lucky Power, I see you, my dude. Good to see you in the chat as well. Razor Sharp Picks, good luck on the motherfucking college basketball tonight, man. I will be sweating a little bit of that. This game here, I instantly went to think about the Knicks. As I mentioned, it's the only line that opened that didn't really get brought down right off the bat, instantly went up. I think the Knicks probably, you would think they'd get right here, but they have beat the Magic twice in a row already this year and 3 straight. So Magic's, Orlando's a talented team off a win. Would I be surprised if they beat the Knickerbockers tonight? I wouldn't be. So I'm going to stay off this basketball game, but I can understand why you would want to bet the Knicks. I do believe they're a better coached basketball team and a better basketball team. But, it's one basketball game. We will see. Let's get to it.
Real quick, Dutch.
Go ahead, Ski.
Knicks are 7-2 against the spread without Brunson this season. So, no Brunson, no problem. Let's get it done tonight.
Okay. Yeah, man. If Julius the motherfucking Juice Randle comes to play like he's capable of, and really them threes, man. Them threes, they shoot a lot of threes, so they definitely need to be somewhat, knocking down them perimeter jumpers. I guess that goes, all around. But the Knicks just love to shoot them motherfucking 3-pointers. Let's get to it, though. We're going to Brooklyn. We got the Cavaliers coming to town. They actually stayed in Brooklyn. They beat them down the other night. Actually turned out to be somewhat of a close game. But we do have a line here of 4. -4 Cavaliers. 219 is the total here. We do have 70% of the bets on the Cavaliers. Actually 78% of the money on the Brooklyn Nets. The Cavaliers have won 4 out of the last 5. As I mentioned, just did beat Brooklyn 2 nights ago. Pretty much had that game handily until Brooklyn did make a run at the end. And they won by 6, Cavaliers did. But the score definitely didn't indicate that basketball game if you watched it. As I mentioned, this line opened at 4.5. It's at 4 now. You did have a 3.5 down there soon, about an hour later after this line jumped. Then obviously it kind of bought back here on the Cavs a little bit. Brooklyn's came back to reality, lost 4 straight here. Do have pretty much everyone rocking and rolling except for Ben Simmons. How are we feeling about this one, Daryl?
Yeah, man, I stepped on it early as well. I like the Cleveland Cavaliers first half -2. Already stepped on that. And what I did notice about this game is the point disparity, specifically in the second quarter. In their last 5, Cleveland has topped up their second quarter points by over 30, giving me about 32 points, while Brooklyn, in this case, has actually dropped from their season average and allowing more points in the second quarter. So they're averaging right now, the Cavaliers, 29 points in the first quarter. This is in their last 5, to Brooklyn's 27. But in that second quarter, you got a 32-point score in the second quarter to Brooklyn's 25 points. And so they should come out win the first quarter, even though they didn't last game. That was a 23-30 game. Then they went on a route and went up 38-25 in the second quarter. So I think that same narrative holds true even for this game. So I do like Cleveland early. Cleveland -2. I think that's a good spot considering where Cleveland's strongest scoring quarter is the second quarter and Brooklyn's worst scoring quarter is the second quarter. I like that spot. Cleveland Cavaliers -2, already stepped on it first half.
I dig it. Dre liking the double-double here. Allen going against his old team. Yeah, did have it the other night pretty easily. A lot of love for Jared Allen in the chat, as Green Grind likes it as well. Mike M with the motherfucking stat there. Nets 0-23, excuse me, at home versus a conference that they went over previous matchup. Get that Cavs money. He's liking Cavaliers to get right back to business with Mitchell and Garland and the boys. Mobley been playing out of his fucking mind too. What you think, Ski? How you feeling?
Probably. I like what they've said in the chat. They said Allen double-double. Brooklyn is a really bad rebounding team. I think the worst in the league, and they're the second worst the last 5 games. So, like they said, he got it last game. I think he'll get it again tonight. And other than that, I kind of think the Cavs are the right side just because they're healthy. They are the better team. They should be trying to fight to keep home court. And they've been a better offensive, defensive team the last 5 games. They haven't been a better rebounding team. That's only because Allen has been out. So I'm not really worried about that either. And I know they haven't been a good road team all year, but they've won 4 of their last 5. So I just think they're trending in the right direction. And I would prefer the Cavs over the Nets, or I'll take Allen double-double.
Yeah, man. I think the Cavs come to play again. I like this game a little bit. Haven't went to the window yet with it, but you got Jared Allen and LeVert going against their old team. I think Mobley's just playing nice, man. I like it. Garland's looking healthy again. And you know what you're getting out of fucking Donovan Mitchell. So, yeah, there's levels to it. I don't believe the Brooklyn Nets are on the Cavaliers level. I don't think we should really overthink it. So we're getting the same number as we did in game 1. Wham Bam jumped all over it. I liked it as well. I don't see why we wouldn't go back to the window again with it. I like that first half as well from Derl. Let's get to it though. We're going to New Orleans. We got the fucking Charlotte Hornets coming to town. We got Pelicanos 9-point favorite, total of 225.5. We do have 63% of the bets on the Pelicanos, 73% of the money on the Hornets. However, the Hornets have lost 4 out of the last 5. Most recently they'll win a basketball game, beating the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. They do have the Mavs on deck tomorrow. This line did open at 7.5. So quick money came in, got down to 6.5, and then obviously it's up to 9 now here on the other side of the Pelicanos. The Pelicanos have won 2 straight basketball games, beating the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio motherfucking Spurs. What do you fucking do? What do we do here with this one, Daryl?
Yeah, man, it's another one I stepped on. It's the tale of quarters for me. So this is another spot where the Pelicans really thrive in that second quarter. There's a difference of about 7-8 points in their first and second quarter that they score against the Hornets. And so I like the Pelicans early. It's more or less a gut play because we see how close that Western Conference is, and every game matters at this point. And this is a game they have to have. So I stepped on that as well. Wish I would have got a better number, but I like the Pelicans first half. I like them early. I don't know how this game is going to turn out in the second half. Maybe there's a run by Charlotte here, but I like the Pelicans early. So I did make that play. Pelicans -5 first half. I just believe they're going to come out at a really strong first quarter and have a really decent second quarter as well, making that number. I wouldn't be surprised if it's double digits by the half, but we'll see how Charlotte comes back in the second half. So New Orleans Pelicans, first half, -5. That's where I got it at. I think that's an easy play.
I dig it. JB Brown, right, what you like in the first quarter as well, -2.5, and the Pelicanos as well, first half. Good to see you, my man. Mike M dropping his motherfucking stats. New Orleans 9-0 to the under, last 9 lane, 9+ points. That's a good one right there, Mike. I'm always dropping the motherfucking. Now, that's Mike, the most motherfucking machine. Pimp slap play of the day. Good shit, my dude. Let's get to it, my man. Ski. How we feeling? We're getting a little feedback too. I don't know who it is, but I'm hearing some bullshit from somebody. You know what I mean? I don't think it's me, so I'm gonna, but yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get in and get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, I don't really, I'm not playing Charlotte. That's all I know. Second worst offense last 5 games, and really just look at LaMelo being out. That he's everything for their team all season long. They're the worst 3-point shooting team. This is the Pelicans team who's the best team defending the three. Pelicans team who's top 5 defensive rated team last 5 games. I think Charlotte struggles to score. I would look at their team total under, and I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans beats them by margin. I think it's this big of a number for a reason, and Pelicans probably the right side.
Yeah, man. There we go. Let's get to it and do exactly what JB Browns. Don't forget to smash the motherfucking like button, okay? We appreciate y'all joining us. We got about 140 in here, 140 piece. Let's run it up real quick. Take a moment. We're about to get up out of here, and we can get back to smoking, do whatever the fuck we do. Running it up, of course. We got the college basketball on deck, so be sure to stick around for Puff Sports Radio with Connor and C-Mac. I'm sure Dabby Cabin, them boys, will break it down like a pound, get you where you need to be on all college basketball. So be sure to check it out. And, we're going to make some money here in the NBA. Let's get to it. We got this Clippers. We're going to L.A., La La Land, where our boys be vibing at. We got OKC. Now, they've been in town. They stuck around, locked up fucking Kawhi for a minute and just decided to hang the fuck out. And going to do it for round 2. They've really been smacking the fuck out of the Clippers here for a minute now. They've won 5 out of the last 6 basketball games. 8 out of the last 10 OKC Thunder has. Shea and the crew are balling, man. They do have, however, the Lakers on deck tomorrow night. We do have 50%. This is a 50-50 game coming to bets. 71% of the money on the Clippers. We do have, I did say the Clippers are -4, total of 232 if I forgot, my fault. And the line did open at 3.5. Did see this line jump right down to 2.5. Obviously bought back up real quick to 4 now. The Clippers fucked around, lost 2 of the last 3 basketball games. Have lost the last 2 home basketball games. They, in between they did beat Portland on the road, but they lost to the Magic and OKC at the crib. And now, obviously, the news I touched on from the get-go, no PG-13. He will be MIA for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully, we see him in the playoffs. But yeah, that shit did not look good. How we feeling about this one, Skee?
I like the Clippers. Quick revenge spot for them after
I like
just losing.
Clippers.
And also, OKC beat them every single time this year. So I just think they, finished the year with the win versus them. They've been playing better basketball lately as far as the categories that I care about, offensive rating, rebound percentage. They've been a slightly worse defensive team, but not by much. And I just think too much stock was put into Paul George being out. It opened at -2. Seen it come back up to -4. I don't think he's worth that much to the spread compared to the spread for the last game. So I think they'll get the job done. They'll win by what is it now? 4. I think they win by margin in this game. And I like the under. OKC has a game tomorrow. I like backing those. I like backing the under when the road team is on the front end of a back-to-back in a conference game after their last meeting went under. So it's been profitable this season. A little bit above 70%. It's been even better, like 80% after All-Star break. Both of these teams are top 5 defensive rated teams the last 5 games. So under the 232.5 or 232, whatever it's at right now, is the best way to play this one.
I dig it. Giving you 2 plays. Hey, yo, Iceman Vic is about 17:40 right there on the clock. And Skee straight up said, I like the Clippers. And then he paused for a minute. So, let me get that. Let me get that, homie. Let me
Clip that shit.
You're gonna hear it very many more times.
With a straight face is a motherfucker. Okay, that's how you feeling? Okay, I'm going to let you know about it. Hey, let's go, Daryl. How you feeling, my man?
I don't give a fucking shit about this game, Derek. I don't give 2 shits about this game. Maybe we're looking at a revenge angle. We saw the refs and what they did to Kawhi and Man last game. I don't give a shit about this game. Well, the only thing I did look at, honestly, was Westbrook's assists here. He put up 10 against Portland. He put up 9 the previous game. He put up 2 against OKC, and we still got him at 8.5 here. So I don't know if it's something that he could get right with today, but that's the only thing I would look at is Westbrook assists. 9 seems to be that magic number. But for right now, man, I don't give a shit about this game at all, bro. I don't give 2 shits.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I'm right with you, honestly. I agree with everything Skee said, but I'm not betting this fucking basketball game, man. Every fucking time with the LA Clippers. I did feel like we're going to get to, I want about 3 or 4 bets with them. I'm not going to lie. But without PG now, I honestly think I honestly think Russ is gonna have a lot more ball in hand. So I like your I think you might even get triple double type Russ type shit because he's gonna have the ball in his hand an awful lot. They didn't have a point guard to begin with. Now he got to play. PG was playing point. Now obviously without no Paul George. I mean, man, Russ gonna have the ball in his hands an awful lot. That does scare me if I'm back in the Clippers, to be quite honest with you. But we know one thing he can't do is load the stat sheet all the way through turnovers and all that bullshit. So I expect Russ to have a basketball game tonight. Maybe look for Russ at props. I do think this is a clear Clipper spot, but I don't like it. One thing is, man, the way they ended that basketball game, 101-100, if you watched it, man, Lou Dort, man, he locked Kawhi's ass down, bro. Like, they didn't even get a shot off to win the basketball game. That's pretty pathetic. You would expect them to, bounce back, but I don't know. I got to see it before I believe it here. Losing, I don't want to say their best player because Kawhi probably is, but no PG, I don't think they make them a better basketball team. So I'm going to stay out this basketball game. Not really too much of an appealing card to me, to be quite honest with you. I think you can make a case for each side here, but I do think the Cavs probably would be the one I might have to get to the window with. Before we get up out of here, though, we got to pay the motherfucking bills. If you would, Vic, roll the clip. Yeah, man. Manscaped. 2 words. Pub Sports. Get you 20% off all things at Manscaped. Get yourself fresh from head to toe. Pub Sports, 20% off. And then when you do that, take your ass to motherfucking Southtown 101 in San Antonio, Texas. Parking lot pimping, DJ motherfucking paradise, karaoke, live DJs, anything you could ask for. If you are in San Antonio area, do yourself a favor and drop the fuck into Southtown 101. It is Pubpalooza 2 also this weekend. So if you do find yourself wanting to get the fuck out, wanting to get drunk as fuck, wanting to learn a whole bunch of information with a whole bunch of DJs, maybe you should take your ass to San Antonio and do the damn thing. Let's get to it, though, Ski. How are we getting the most profitable play? What is the most profitable play of the motherfucking day, my guy?
I'm going to roll with the Clippers. You're going to try to get every fucking clip I say today now. But I think they get the job done by margin tonight. I got a -3. I still would take a -4. I think that's the best bet for tonight.
Get him. How we feeling this, Daryl? How we getting to the bag, my dude?
Yeah, I feel strong about the 3 plays that I did step on. So I like the Knicks first quarter -0.5, Cavs first half -2, and the Pels first half -5.
I dig it, my man. Giving you the motherfucking 3-piece. Let's get to it. Yeah, I haven't put anything into the window, so I will not give y'all anything. I am strongly looking at the Cavaliers -4 again, going right back to the window, right back to the motherfucking well. We'll see, though. Follow us all on Twitter. Our guy, it's Skee, Mr. Profit. What we got going for the rest of the week, my man?
I'll be right back here with Bobano and Billy. And as always, everything I do, I tweet out on Twitter. So just follow me on Twitter, Skee Profit, and you'll see everything I got going.
Bet. It's Daryl. Same damn thing, my man.
Same damn thing, bro. I'll be back with y'all on Tuesday, man. Wednesday, Thursday next week. Let's try to get this bag.
Yes, sir. Be sure to follow everybody here on the panel on all social media outlets. Mr. Dre, it's good, man. Dre Machi with the $4.99. Don't know. We appreciate you. Got 5 on this shit. I'm about to go spark one up for you, my dude. Right motherfucking now. Believe it. Yeah, we appreciate everybody in the chat. Be sure to follow S. Derl, Skee Profit as well. Winner Circle, Chill, Will, RP, Dre, motherfucking Spence. Good to see you in the building as well. Ben, everyone, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.